You're watching Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.
What's going on? Welcome on into another amazing episode of Scorching and Swearing. I'm your host, Brandon Swear, and up tonight we have one sauce on deck. This one here is from Savir Foods. This is the Jala Pepa. So, you're looking forward to jumping into this one here. I do believe this is the most calm offering, the lowest heat offering, if you will, from Savir Foods. So looking forward to jumping into it. As you can see, very clear expectations of what you're getting into. Very easy to understand and read labeling. Jump on into this one here. Give this one a good shake. And for all of those keeping track, yes, this does have a perforation on the cellophane. So I'll go ahead and bump that now. And as I get this pulled off here, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the color of the sauce here. So it is a nice, kind of like a greenish, tannish color going on here. It looks like there's a lot of herbs that I'm noticing from inside the sauce itself. The sauce seems a little bit thicker than, say, some other sauces out there. So definitely liking that. This one looks to be a little bit hearty. Got my trusty tablespoon as always, so we'll be jumping on into that. Let's go ahead and pop this cap off. Oh, wow. That is so amazing. It's very unique. Bright, savory, smells like definitely some onions, maybe some garlic going on in there. But that note, it smells very familiar. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and jump on in there. From an aroma standpoint, you're not really picking up much of the pepper smell, but let's see if we're able to pick up the taste. Oh, yeah. Nice, medium consistency sauce. Once it gets going, it's flowing. Beautiful. Getting a little bit of texture going on, not too much. Nice. All right. Cheers. Herby, bright, savory, creamy. Right off the bat, all these things cascade. Then, now you're starting to taste the peppers. You're feeling a little bit of that peppers dancing on the taste buds, a little sizzle, if you will. But that creamy, savory note to this is so amazing. It's so smooth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is phenomenal. I got to put it... All right, let's do this. So, if you're just starting out, heat-wise, definitely one you're going to be able to lather up, enjoy, and really just go to town on. As far as what this goes on, I could see myself using this on any kind of like a protein and veggie, protein and rice dish. This would go phenomenal on a sandwich. This would go great on a salad. This would be a perfect pairing for as well as like tacos, quesadillas, enchiladas, the typical go-tos there. But this is going to be hands down my go-to for anything like burgers or sandwiches or really working it into a protein and veggie and rice dish. Because if you had, say you're on a focused diet that is very restrictive, this would just absolutely dump out the flavor and the amazingness that you would want and you're lacking in that food. So highly can see this thing working out very well for that, as well as this is a phenomenal sauce, and this one was featured on Hot Ones before. So I can only imagine how great this goes on a chicken wing. The layers of savory depth within it has to really pair well. If you're working on your own personal best, this is going to be a nice mild sauce for you. No worries, absolutely phenomenal. So much flavor here. I'm just salivating like crazy over this, but highly recommend you checking that one out. Let's go ahead and read some ingredients here for Jala Pepa. So apple cider vinegar, then we have kosher salt, dates, avocado oil, nutritional yeast, jalapenos, ají amarillo, onions, garlic, cilantro, red bell peppers, herbs, and spices. Very, very true to it. The cilantro, the herbs, it has a very bright herby note throughout this whole entire sauce. And that nutritional yeast provides that savory depth that's really coming through there that is so unique and yet so satisfying at the same moment. That paired with that avocado oil, causing that nice, smooth, creamy texture that you're really taking in the whole way throughout the experience. If you would like to pick up this sauce, I will have the direct links down below for it, as well as a link to the main site so you can check out the full lineup of amazing products from Savir Foods. Highly recommend checking all those out. If you want to keep up with the official scorecard, I will have the link for the podcast up above here, and you can check that out tonight. I'm Brandon Swear. And from everything from the world of hot, this has been Scorching and Swearing.
This has been Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.